What's good with y'all? It's your boy Cameron. The video straight like that. Comment down below what you want to see in the next one. Like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Now let's go ahead and hop into today's video. So today I wanted to talk about how to get girls when you are not like the most attractive. Like if you're not an 8 or a 9 or a 10, and trust me, you're gonna know if you're an 8, 9, or 10, bro. Like if you're not in that upper echelon, you know, bro. So this applies to average guys, below average guys. This applies to about 90 to 95% of the people watching this video. All right, so this ain't just for the guys that's, you know, super duper chop. This is for anybody that falls into that average category, because the truth of the matter is that looks is 80% of the battle. All right, but you ain't got the looks, bro. All right, there's only so much that you could do to improve your looks. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is because of one specific man in particular that I keep seeing on my timeline, bro. I don't know why I keep seeing this picture, bro. I keep seeing this picture of Young Dabo, right? I'm scrolling through the Cardi sub, I see it. I'm scrolling through Twitter, I see it. I keep seeing this picture, bro. Now, before I even move on, it was one more. I found it. I can't believe I found it. Another one, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna look at both of these two pictures, bro. Now, most people are under the impression that Young Dabo is chopped, bro. All right, but I'm finna show y'all by using Young Dabo as an example how you can still get girls, bro. All right, so the first and foremost thing you gotta understand is obviously you gotta look max to the best of your abilities. Okay, now this is the smallest piece of the pie. I need y'all to know that improving your looks, you can only do so much. All right, there's only so much you can do, and it's an important thing to take care of, but it's not gonna be the #1 thing that's gonna get you laid if you're not super duper attractive. All right, so first and foremost, buddy needs to take care of his skincare. This is exactly why I be saying you got to take care of your skin. And no, this is not no sponsored video, but dead ass, you need to take care of your skin. That is the main thing chopping, buddy. It ain't even really nothing else. It's just your skin. You know what I'm saying? He gotta fix his skin up, bro. You gotta get on that CeraVe, and I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got like the smoothest skin in the world, but you know it ain't. You ain't gonna catch me going out like this. You're not gonna catch me going out like this. You know what I'm saying? The skin is the biggest thing here, bro, because once your skin is smooth and clear, automatically, like, you probably gonna get a little bit of a boost in your looks automatically, bro, because the worst thing that you could do is have bad acne. You got oily skin and all this. You got to make sure you take care of yourself, bro. All right, now the other thing too is this: understand that your hair carries. Your hairstyle literally changes your whole persona, everything about you. This hairstyle is, I don't know what he that, but you gotta find a haircut, a hairstyle that suits you. All right, you gotta find one, and that goes for all of y'all as well. You gotta make sure you take care of your skin, but more importantly, you gotta make sure you find a haircut that really does fit you, that don't look all like this. Like the mini fro is cool, but if you're gonna have the mini fro, my boy, you better have a lineup. Yeah, you better be going to that barber pretty frequently, unless you get your hair in a style like me. Look, I got the braids in, so that way I ain't gotta really worry too much about I ain't gotta really worry too much about nothing. Like, sure, yeah, I need a lineup, but at the end of the day, my hair still look clean because it's in braids. All I gotta do is throw a do-rag on. All right, now you gotta find you a style that looks pretty decent. You can go out and you can look presentable. This ain't a presentable hairstyle. Let's just keep it all the way 100. This is not a presentable hairstyle. So find you a presentable hairstyle. Dabo, I don't know, grow you some dreads. I don't know, get some waves. Do something. Find something that fits you, because I guarantee you find that right hairstyle that match you, then you're gonna be able to, and you can use your hairstyle to help hide certain imperfections as well. Now, I'm not trying to push insecurities on y'all. Like, if you got certain imperfections about your face, then you should own it. However, if your goal is to truly just improve your looks overall, right? If you get long hair that come down, like I used to have long dreads that came down to here. Now, luckily, I have good cheekbones. I got a good jawline and all that. You know what I mean? But if you didn't, if you have like if you got a weak jawline, you don't got high cheekbones, something like that, you don't have a very angular face, you got a round face, having that long hair to kind of hide it will also help you. Now, I'm not encouraging y'all to be insecure, but I'm just letting you know that certain hairstyles will do certain things for you. All right, so keep that in mind as well. Now, looks is just the first part. That's just a small sliver of what Dabo and the rest of you chop youngins can do. All right, but here's the silver lining about it all right, because a lot of y'all probably watching videos and they're like, oh, you need to do this and do this and do that. bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. There is a silver lining when it comes to being chopped, bro. All right, we gonna change the picture on the screen because I know y'all don't want to keep looking at that. There's a silver lining when it comes to being chopped. It's as you get older, women start to prefer different type of things. They no longer prefer the cute, no facial hair, kind of boyish, pretty boy kind of look. That gets phased out. Like once you start hitting like 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, like once you get your early to mid 20s, there starts to be a transition. Women start to prefer more masculine features. Now, what are more masculine features? The biggest thing is facial hair. Facial hair is a big thing. Now, you don't have to have a lot. I don't have a whole lot of facial hair. I don't have a huge beard. I got the little goatee with the stash going. All right. But that adds to my masculine look. It adds to my masculinity, right? Because women perceive facial hair as masculine. This is a huge thing for women. They love facial hair when they get older. When they on the younger side, not so much, right? Because they prefer that kind of prettier look, that cuter, that cutesy kind of look. As you get older, that mustache and that goatee combo is undefeated. Or you could do the whole beard. That combo with the waves is just undefeated, bro. I'm telling you. All Dabo got to do is just wait till he get older. Like, to be honest, Buddy ain't even really that chopped. If Buddy had a mustache with a goatee or if he had a little beard going, bro, he'd be alright. He'd be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll be just fine, bro. You just got to wait till you get older because women start to prefer different, more masculine features. You know what I'm saying? They start to prefer a stronger jawline. Yes, but you can you can do that. You can lose weight. You can control your jawline. Like, if you lose weight and you in the gym, you know what I mean? You can get that. But they prefer more like harsh, more bold features. You know what I mean? They prefer like a bigger body, right? Like, you ain't got to be huge, you know what I mean? But you could be jacked. Like, you could be lean. You got to have some muscle on you. She want to basically she want to feel small. She want to feel protected. All right, that's what she's looking for. Women start to prioritize a look that looks like they can be protected by this man. All right. Now, that's not to say that dudes that are already attractive in their younger years are just going to become ugly now. That's not how it works. It's just that they start to prioritize slightly different things as they get older, right? And it's something that just comes naturally. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that it's going to make it easier if you are chopped. If you chopped, it's going to make it easier when you get older. Only thing is, you got to just make sure you're taking care of your beard. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of your facial hair. You got to make sure you're taking care of your body because you don't want to be fat. You don't want to be too skinny either. You know what I mean? You got to have a nice little balance. You know what I mean? You got to be in shape. I'm not saying you got to be strong and be a bodybuilder and be a gym bro, but you got to look like you can handle business. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about all these construction workers and think about all these, welders and stuff like that. Very masculine looking men, right? They all got these wives and stuff like that, bro. They may not be the most jacked, but they look like they can take care of something. They look like they could build a house. You know what I mean? So a perfect example of this is Kratos from God of War, right? Now take a look at Kratos right now, bro. Bro, no one's gonna sit here and say that Kratos is just like the pinnacle of attractiveness, bro. All right, no one's gonna say that. Kratos is literally what a masculine man look. When you think of a masculine man, this is the archetype that you think of, right? This is the exact archetype. Look at the beard, you know what I'm saying? Look at the brow bone. Look at the, you know what I'm saying? He even bald, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of look that, now I'm not saying this exact look. Obviously, women have certain preferences. They may not like bald dudes. But the point I'm trying to make is that they start to lean more towards a look that's kind of like this. This man is kind of ugly, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about that. It's not about the cute look. It's about the more manly look. This is what women start to prefer. Look at your dad. Look at dads around the world. Dads don't look like pretty boys. Dads look like real ass men. They look like they can handle business. They look like they can lift a car. You know what I'm saying? They don't look like cute and stuff like that. So if you an average dude or a below average guy, take advantage of this. So as you get older, you know what I mean? Take advantage. Be in the gym. You know what I mean? Grow that facial hair out. Let it rock. You know what I'm saying? Your hair, you can rock short hair or long hair too. That I don't think that's masculine or not masculine. It's really just how you take care of it, how you present yourself. All right, so if you got dyed hair, cut that shit out, bro. Go back to the natural. You know what I mean? If you got dreads, just make sure you're taking care of them. Don't rock that mini fro no more. I ain't gonna lie, the mini fro probably one of the top 5, top 3, top 2, top 1 least masculine haircuts. The mini fro, that shit got to go. That's like an intermediate weird hairstyle. Find something, find a style, nigga. If you can't find one, go bald. All right, now here go the most important thing though. All right, the most important thing is this. This is what you gotta understand. Hold on. We gonna get to this in a second. When you are chopped, when you are average looking, you are already at a disadvantage. So that means that your personality and your game has to be on point because you have no room for error. Unless you look like this. If you do not look like this man, if you don't look like this man right here, I'm going to be honest. Girls is not going to be looking at you, coming up to you. You might as well throw that out your mind. Now, I'm not saying that it'll never happen. But if you don't look like this man, if you're not an 8, 9, 10 and up, you might as well forget, oh, she going to come up to me. No, it's not happening. No. All right. You have to play the numbers game, right? And it's a smart way to do it and a dumb way to do it, but you got to play the numbers game. You have to play the extrovert game. This is what I mean by that. A lot of times when people think of attractiveness, they tell you, you got to be a Sigma male. You got to be nonchalant and mysterious. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. If you average looking and below, the mysterious stuff, the introverted, mysterious, oh, he's just kind of in the corner chilling, that ain't gonna work because you don't have the looks for it. When girls look at you, they're gonna be like, ugh. They're not gonna think nonchalant, mysterious. They're gonna think, oh, this dude's a loser. There's a very fine line between mysterious and just being a straight up loser that just don't want to be part of the party. That's just a straight up introvert, socially awkward outcast. Okay, if you don't want to be seen as an outcast, then understand that it has entirely to do with looks. So if you playing that introvert, nonchalant, mysterious role, you better be attractive, gang. You better be attractive because you have no margin for error when you go that route. Now, what you have to do, if you are average looking and below, you have to be the extrovert. You have to be the extrovert. And here's why. It's because when you are the extrovert, there's a couple of things playing into your that play to your favor, right? You have the fact that you are an extrovert, which means that you are playing the numbers game. When you're an extrovert, when you're outgoing, when you're social, you come across more women potentially, right? You potentially come across more women that you could talk to, that you could potentially go somewhere with. All right, so that automatically plays into your favor. The other thing is that people tend to see you as more attractive when you have a personality that they like. Now, don't take this as me saying, as Cam saying personality is more important than looks. I never said that. I don't agree. However, your personality, you know, your cool factor, like who you are as a person, that has a lot to do with how people see you over time. Right? So let's say you hanging out with a girl. It could take 24 hours. It could take a week, 3 weeks, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Right? If she rock with your personality, her brain chemistry literally it's gonna like alter her eyes to see you as more attractive, bro. I'm just being all the way honest. All right, I'm dead serious. It's scientific. If she rock with your personality, she gonna start to look at you like this. You gonna go from this to this. You might as well, bro. I mean, not actually, but she's just gonna start to be more receptive to. It's just like music, bro. I talked about this before. Right? When you listen to music that you've already heard the snippet to, you gonna like it way more than if you were to hear some music that you ain't never heard before. It's experimental. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? People like familiarity. Now, I said that your personality got to be on point, right? How can we do this? Just like with the looks, you got to play into the masculinity. Here's the problem. A lot of dudes, they don't understand. They think, oh, masculine means I have to be stoic. You don't have to be stoic. You can make jokes. You can have fun. You can laugh. You can smile. It's just that you have to do it in a mature way. You have to cut out the goofy stuff, the overly energetic, the hyper, extra out, doing too much type of stuff. All that has to go. It has to go. Because if you have that, that's more childish. Girls is going to look at you like, he like a little kid. You want women to look at you like, oh, like this is a man, right? So your demeanor, right? Your whole demeanor has to be more mature. That doesn't mean that you don't laugh, doesn't mean that you don't smile, but it just means that everything that you do, you confident in it. You're not overthinking anything, right? And a lot of it comes down to your actual movements. When I say your movements, I literally mean like your movements, like the way that you do things, your suave, right? Your swag. Understand this. When you look at a little child, when you look at a kid, they're clumsy. They're kind of all over the place. That's because they're a little kid. They don't know no better, right? But even as you start to get older, middle school, high school, you still see kids kind of moving awkward and stuff like that. But it's different than a little kid, right? Because at least that little kid had confidence. He was just a little child. But when you get to middle school, high school, people start moving awkward and being real weird because they're overthinking shit. They don't know. They're going through puberty and all this other type of stuff. You overthinking like, oh, does this girl, who's looking at me? When you think about stuff too hard, your movement, it reflects in your movements. It reflects in your looks. It reflects in everything that you do. So you're going to look awkward doing things. All right. Looking awkward doing things is an ick to women. Women recognize little motions and stuff like that. They recognize small things. When you are a man, when you are confident in what you got going, even if you chop, you could be the ugliest man, right? But if you've built confidence in yourself and you know, like, nah, I'm a whole ass grown man, bro. I'm not going, I don't give a fuck about what these girls think. I don't give a, you know what I mean? I've been in the gym. I'm getting a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm me, bro. I'm a man, bro. I make a living. You know what I mean? This is why it's so important to not make women a priority too. When you chasing that bag, when you got other things going, when you can make a living for yourself, that brings confidence. But I digress. Now, that confidence is gonna come. It's gonna show in them in the movements, bro. All right, it's gonna show in the movements. It's gonna show in your when you outgoing, right? It's gonna show in your conversation skills. You're not gonna be scared. You're not gonna be nervous around girls. These things all play in your favor, and you have to do it, bro. If you are chopped, you have to do it. Another thing is too, you got to approach women, bro. You have to approach. They're not gonna come up to you, bro. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be honest. They ain't gonna come up to you. You have to approach women. All right. So with that being said, we got one last thing that's actually very important and very underrated that a lot of people do not think about. What a lot of people don't think about is the moments, right? You have to take advantage of certain emotional moments. Have you ever talked to somebody and they said like, oh, I just got caught up in the moment. I got caught up in my emotions and whatever. That is an important thing to remember because people move emotionally, especially women. They move emotionally. So what do you think that means? That means that you can basically get your way. You can damn near finesse your way into getting a girl, right? So what do I mean by this? When you have let's say that you got a female friend, right, that you've been talking to, you kind of interested in her, but you know, you don't know how she feels. Y'all done had a whole day together. It was just y'all two, right? Y'all went to Knott's Berry Farm. Y'all was chilling. Y'all eating good food, right? Maybe y'all had a couple of drinks. I don't know. Y'all had a great day. You had a great day. Now you're in the car. You're in the parking lot, or you're in front of her house, or something in front of your house, whatever. This is a moment, right? It's an intimate moment. It's just y'all two. Y'all just chilling. Maybe y'all having a deep talk. You know what I mean? Like emotions is flowing. You know what I'm saying? You start talking about certain things. Take advantage of these moments. Now, I'm not saying that you have to make an overt move, but this is the perfect time to make subtle moves. You know what I mean? You can mention things about potential. You could talk about things that might potentially lead to you getting in some draws or a relationship. Like, this is a perfect time to express your interest in her. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect time to make some sort of move. Take advantage of these moments, right? Another example of a moment, like, I don't know, like y'all, it's really anytime y'all two, you and a girl is alone together, right? And y'all just been vibing the whole day. That's a perfect example of a moment, to be honest, bro. All right. If you can create these moments, right, or if you find yourself in one and you chopped or you average, take advantage, bro. I ain't gonna lie, take advantage, dog, because that is going to help lead you to victory, bro. She's going to be in a state where she's liking your personality, she's vibing with you, she's in an emotional kind of state. Y'all talking about deep stuff. Now all of a sudden it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, he really not that bad. Like, you know what I mean? He opening up, he emotional, you know what I'm saying? Emotions is flowing, but obviously stay masculine with it, you know what I mean? Don't be crying, breaking down, crying to her and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably getting a little bit closer. Like, I'm telling you, take advantage of these moments, all right? So with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Love y'all, and I'm out of here. 2025 music. Peace.